Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast today. Cleveland's annual Winterfest and tree lighting ceremony takes place Saturday, November the 26th. The president and CEO of Downtown Cleveland Alliance, Joe Marinucci, and the manager of community programs and recruitment for GE Lighting, Andrea Tiemann, are here to talk about this event. Then we will hear from the principal of John Hay High School's Early College, Carol Lockhart, and attorney Carter Strang of Tucker Ellison West Law Firm. They're going to talk about something special at John Hay. And later on the broadcast after that, the executive director of the Phyllis Wheatley Association, Jacqueline Bradshaw, will be here to tell us about that organization, how it is celebrating its 100th anniversary. My, how time flies, huh? Good morning again. I'm Leon Bibb. This is Kaleidoscope, and so we begin with Joe Marinucci, president and CEO of the Downtown Cleveland Alliance, and Andrea Tiemann from GE Lighting. Good to have you both with us.
Thank you for having us.
To tell us, first off, what the Downtown Cleveland Alliance does, Joe.
Well, the Downtown Cleveland Alliance is a nonprofit entity that represents downtown property owners, downtown businesses, downtown stakeholders, and we're kind of the group that thinks about downtown Cleveland every day here in the community. We try to bring new investment into town, into downtown in particular, and we also work with partners like GE to do events in downtown Cleveland, and one of our signature events is the annual holiday lighting ceremony.
Mention GE and holiday lighting, and certainly you're going to put up some lights out there, right, Andrea Tiemann?
We are. We're going to have over 3,300 LED string lights. We're going to have new color effect changing snowflakes this year. We've been doing this for at least over 40 years that we can track the history. And last year was our first year we actually went to an all LED display, which is going to save about 85% of the energy costs for Downtown Cleveland Alliance to run this.
Now, all of this is going to happen right after Thanksgiving, that weekend after Thanksgiving?
Correct. The lights have been installed, and we're going to be downtown with the team on November 26th to light the lights with Santa.
Well, GE certainly knows its way about lights, and certainly with Neela Park, and I think you still do the Christmas tree at the White House.
Correct, yes. We do the national tree. We have our Noble Road display. That'll be lit the first Friday in December as well.
Well, Joe, tell me why this is so vital for downtown Cleveland.
Well, Leon, in many ways, this kind of represents the holiday kickoff season, or the kickoff the holiday season for this community, in particular for downtown. We really have an entire day's worth of events on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, on the 26th. We have Radio Disney's holiday show there with us that day. We have, for example, we're going to be showing the Ohio State-Michigan football game on the LED boards as part of the afternoon's festivities. And then later that evening at 6 o'clock, we go through the holiday lighting ceremony, and we've got a great opportunity there to really celebrate the holidays here in downtown Cleveland, and it's a family event. We bring a lot of children, a lot of families, a lot of grandparents who all come down and make this a holiday tradition for the community.
And once again, that's going to be Saturday, November the 26th. You really start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and go all the way into the evening hours.
All the way into the evening,
right. All the way to after sundown at 7 o'clock. This is vital for GE, too. I mean, you can do this any place in the world, but you've got a special relationship with the city of Cleveland.
Right, exactly. We get requests in all the time, but GE Lighting's world headquarters is here in Cleveland. We need to celebrate that. We need to show the support of the surrounding community. It's a great family tradition that we're able to help continue, bring the families downtown, provide that real kickoff to the holiday season.
Joe, I know you're going to have, people can come down and they can spend as much time as they want to spend downtown. Your program runs for about 6 hours. People may say, but is there something I can eat? Can I find a food truck or something? Are you going to have something for me to eat?
We will have a chow down, and Cleveland's famous food trucks will be with us on Public Square. And we'll have, I think, 8 trucks with us that from 3 to 7 as part of the day's festivities. So it's a great opportunity to come down and try the holiday cuisine. We're actually going to have this year a Winterfest Village where shopping is going to be available right on the square. We're going to be working with the Made in 216 shops, and they'll have an opportunity for Cleveland artisans artisans and craftsmen to be here with us that day. Again, so it's an opportunity to buy some things that are made here in Cleveland, enjoy the food trucks, enjoy the beautiful lighting displays that GE Lighting has created for us, and then culminate with a great stage presentation, and then fireworks with Santa, of course.
I will say that we had a good time last year. News Channel 5, that by the way is the television partner for Winterfest in downtown Cleveland on Saturday, November the 26th, beginning at 1 o'clock and going on into the evening hours. And it'll be good to be back there again. We had a stage show there and had a lot of fun last year, and I know we'll have a lot of fun this year. Talk a little bit about the lighting. What kind of lighting? You talked about changing colored snowflakes and things like that.
Yeah, so this year the GE branded products that we're using are actually going to be programmable, and consumers can buy these. So we're going to put those on display on the tree. They're going to be programmed to change lights. You'll be mesmerized by the colors that are fading in and out on this year's tree. The color effects changing stars as well. We'll do the similar piece on the trees downtown. We also have some images that won't be lit up. The students of MC Squared STEM High School, which we are partnered with, have created fractal snowflakes that are fractals are self-similar and repeating iterations, and they design these snowflakes. They cut them out.
It sounds very
It is very. They had to teach me before I came. Okay. And they cut them out on Epilogue laser. They painted them, and those will be on display as well. And they're going to have their mobile fab lab downtown for the community to come through, cut something out, take it home for them to experience that technology that the students use.
Joe, you grew up in the city, so I don't know about you, Andre. Did you grow up in Cleveland?
I have, born and raised. Yeah.
Well, we got 3 Clevelanders right here. You and I remember when Public Square was absolutely jumping with May Company and Higbee's and Halley's, and it's changed over the years. Do you see a resurgence of downtown Cleveland?
Well, there's a massive amount of investment going on in downtown Cleveland right now, close to $2 billion, and this event helps to really galvanize and bring people back into downtown for this type of event. And again, the way we've structured it, you can go to Old Stone Church for a choir performance that day. You can go to Tower City and enjoy some entertainment there. You can go to East 4th Street. So it's really an opportunity to kind of not only celebrate the lighting ceremony, but an opportunity for people to come down and spend a day in downtown Cleveland. Now, we don't have the department stores that we once did, but there's plenty of other activities that I think families are going to enjoy, and again, create maybe a new tradition going forward in terms of these opportunities.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Science Center and all those others right down on the lakefront.
They'll all be open as well.
All nearby, certainly within walking distance for most of us. But it's going to be a big event Saturday, November the 26th. That's the weekend after Thanksgiving. It starts at 1 o'clock, goes until 7 o'clock, but you may stay all night long if you like and enjoy the lights, because the lights will be on, right?
Yes, they will be on all winter.
Joe Marinucci, President and CEO of Downtown Cleveland Alliance, and Andrea Tiemann with General Electric Lighting. We appreciate you being on the broadcast.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Ann.
You've lit up our world already. We're celebrating the holiday season. Many thanks. I've got to take a break right now. This is Kaleidoscope. I'll be right back in just a moment. We're going to talk about John Hay High School Early College, a special program after these words. Glad to have you with us on Kaleidoscope today. Good to have you with us. Tucker, Ellis & West Law Firm has formed a partnership with John Hay High School Early College. Its principal, Carol Lockhart, and attorney Carter Strang are both here to tell us more about this partnership and the impact that is having on students here in Cleveland. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Principal Carol Lockhart and attorney Carter Strang. Tell me about this early college at John Hay High School, which is part of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. What is early college?
It's a 3-year college preparatory program where we literally prepare students to transition from high school to college without remediation when they arrive on the other side at the colleges and universities that they choose.
So when they get to that freshman year at college and universities, they're ready for that freshman work.
Correct.
Don't have to do any remedial math or anything.
Correct.
Yeah. Carter Strang, you're with Tucker, Ellis & West Law Firm. Good to see you, Carter.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Tell me about the partnership, your law firm's involvement in this program.
Yes, we are now starting our 5th year of a partnership with this excellent school. Our law firm is very committed to helping the students of the Cleveland school system, helping them graduate, go on to college, and then would love to see them consider law as a career. We'd like to see more diversity in the legal profession. We provide mock trial coaching for them to compete in the Cleveland mock trial competition. We've had 4 years of competition where we've helped them, and every year they won a trophy. So it's very exciting to do that. We hire 2 students every year for paid summer internships at the law firm. And then we send 21 of our attorneys go out and every month work in 3 history classes where we have an innovative curriculum that's focused on the Constitution and tied into the OGT test that Carol has some great news about as well. So it's 3 parts to our program, and it's just a wonderful school, and we've enjoyed our partnership with them.
How are the kids taking this? How are the students at John Hay Early College, and how many do you have in this program?
222 as of yesterday. Yeah.
And what do they say about this now?
This is an innovative program. We have 100% graduation rate.
100% graduation rate?
Correct. 100% college acceptance. Those are notable things. This year we were ranked in the top 10 in the state of Ohio in terms of our overall performance. We're number 3 in the county in terms of our overall performance on the Ohio graduation test, coming behind Solon and Rocky River.
Do they get any college credit as they take some of these high school courses, or I guess college courses they're taking in high school?
We currently offer post-secondary opportunities through Cleveland State, Case Western Reserve University, and we started something this year, a dual credit on-site, dual credit program with Kent State University, where students are earning 8 math credits.
Carter, why is this so vital to do this kind of thing?
It's important that that private companies, law firms, and others that are concerned about the future of Cleveland embrace the Cleveland schools.
Absolutely.
And when you create a partnership, you create a dynamic where you know the kids, you know the teachers, and you know the administrators. And things grow. We began with just one aspect of this program and then went back to the law firm and decided to help more. And we added the mock trial, we added the internship. So it's important for all of us to do this that are in the business community, because we need a better educated populace, and we need kids to think, to set high sights.
Carol Lockhart, you're the principal there. How long has this program been going on?
It's about 9 years.
Okay, let's look into the end of that pipeline now. Have we seen successes coming out of that pipeline at the end of college?
Yes. We've had quite a few students who've graduated. As Carter mentioned, he's mentored a couple of students, and they're in the pipeline now to graduate from college, actually enroll in law school. We have also seen students who have graduated from college and now are entering med school. Case Western is also a partner with us, and we've seen quite a few of our students come through the pipeline. So there are great successes out there.
Other schools are doing this kind of thing as well.
Similarly.
They're watching you and your success rate, because you've been out there for a while doing this. I mean, for the last many years now, several years. What does it make you feel to be the principal and seeing these kinds of success rates as compared to a 50% graduation rate when we look at the entire school system, which has got to be better?
I'm very grateful for what's happening in our program. I know that it's not possible without great teachers. Leadership matters, and it's not just my leadership, it's the teacher teams doing what's necessary to make things happen for the students.
It's called the Early College Program, and we want to have you back here because I'd like to talk a little bit more about this, you know, some weeks down range, and we'd like to book you later. But Early College Program, it's open to anybody who wants to get in there and do the work?
Correct. We are taking applications as we speak. Anyone that's currently in the 8th grade looking for the academic rigorous challenge that we provide, we're open.
At John Hay High School?
Correct. Even Early College.
And if somebody is in another school, they can go to their school and get information on their projects as well, right?
That's correct.
And thank you for your partnership with it, Carter.
Glad to do it.
Carter Strang with Tucker Ellison West, the law firm here in Cleveland. And you see the kinds of successes she's seeing too, and makes you feel like...
Absolutely. We had a student who did 2 years of internship at our firm, and he's now in his 2nd year at Oberlin College on a full scholarship and been on the dean's list every year. So we see that type of success, and we keep in touch with those students and it's a great thing.
As they say, the proof is in the pudding, and we have sampled some of the pudding today, and it is very tasty. Thank you so much, Carol Lockhart. I'm going to put a couple of phone numbers on the screen, by the way, if you're not already done it. 229-0200 for John Hay High School, and for Tucker Ellis, the law firm, 696-3956. You'll see that at the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much for being on the broadcast. Carter Strang and Carol Lockhart.
Thank you.
Okay, my pleasure. I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back in just a moment. Good to have you with us here on Kaleidoscope. The Phyllis Wheatley Association in Cleveland is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. Its executive director, Jacqueline Bradshaw, is here to tell us about the history of the Phyllis Wheatley organization and its significance to the greater Cleveland community. Hey, Jacqueline.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay. Tell me about the mission of the Phyllis Wheatley Association.
Oh, the Phyllis Wheatley Association is a social service delivery system that inspires individuals, empowers its families, and energizes its community.
And it's located there on Cedar Avenue at East 46th Street, if memory serves me correct. It's been there for 100 years now.
Yes.
Yeah, you do a lot of social service work.
We do a lot of social service work. With the economy the way it is now, we really see ourselves on the front lines. We're there to, like I said, inspire individuals, empower the families, and energize the community.
Give me a little thumbnail sketch of a couple of the programs and services that you are really proud of.
Oh, we have the Josephine Kohler Daycare Center, which is our daycare and after-school programming, and we work with young people basically from 18 months to 14 years of age. We have the Suppin School of Music, which we provide individual music lessons as well as group lessons, and we have a fantastic Junior Panic steel drum band that goes around the city that plays. We have
I've heard that band.
I've
had that band that's come to an organization I belong to and played for us.
Wonderful. And then we have the Swinging Seniors program, which are my seniors. Love them dearly. And they have... Phyllis Wheatley still provides them with a safe haven that they can go and still socialize, and we provide congregate meals program for them as well.
For 100 years, the Phyllis Wheatley Association has been there. Who was Phyllis Wheatley?
Phyllis Wheatley was the first published African-American poet, but our founder was Jana and the Hunter, and it would be like... I really admired Marva Collins growing up. So if I had started an organization, an educational organization, I would have named it the Marva Collins Association. So Jana and the Hunter named it after Phyllis Wheatley.
We put a phone number on the screen if anybody wants more information on Phyllis Wheatley as we continue our conversation with Jacqueline Bradshaw, its executive director, 216-391-4443, as you see at the bottom of the screen. Tell me, 100 years you're celebrating now. How are you going to celebrate this?
Well, we've begun celebrations all year long. We started with a Black History program by our daycare and music schools in February. And then we had an open door celebration in June for our annual meeting, which celebrated, we reviewed the 99 years. And we did that as a block party. And everything cost a nickel because Jana and the Hunter founded the agency with the young ladies paying a nickel dues. And that nickel dues wouldn't exclude anyone. And then her autobiography is a nickel and a prayer. So we had an outdoor open door celebration block party, and everything cost a nickel in June. In September, we held our 5th annual golf outing, which goes to benefit Camp Mueller, which is one of only 4 African-American owned and operated residential camps in the country, which is our camp. And we're going to end the year at our annual meeting in June of 2012, which will celebrate the 100 years, and that's going to be a big gala.
So when everything started all those years back, it was a nickel. A nickel would get you so much. I've got 5 cents right here. It takes a lot more than a nickel to provide social services right now. So I'm certain you're open for contributions.
Most definitely.
If anybody wanted to send a check for $500 or whatever, you'd be open to that. And send it to East 46th and Cedar Avenue.
That's correct.
Yeah. Tell me now, the work of social service agencies has got to be even more vital today than perhaps ever before. Speak to that a little bit.
We're really on the front lines. We have more and more families, seniors that are coming to us because they're losing, for lack of a better word, funding or resources, and we are still trying to provide, doing more for less.
Yeah. You talked about, before we started this broadcast today, you talked about you're having a big celebration later on in June. You want to talk a little bit about that? I've got about 30 seconds remaining about your big celebration.
Our 100th anniversary gala is going to be at the Intercontinental on June 16th, 2012. It's going to be a night in Monte Carlo. So we're going to have dinner, dancing, and a casino night. And we're going to be honoring Judge Muriel Capers and Robert P. Madison.
Yeah.
Kind of the beginning and the current.
I know them both. Fine people, both of them.
Yes, they are. Our living legends.
Yeah, and it's going to be a casino night.
It's going to be a casino night.
I hope you collect a lot of nickels. Millions of nickels.
Millions of nickels.
Well, good to have you with us, Jacqueline Bradshaw, whose phone number is 391-4443 in the 216 area code. She's Executive Director of the Phyllis Wheatley Association. Tell everybody at Phyllis Wheatley I said hi.
I will.
As I told you before we started, I've been over there many times, beginning in the 10th grade.
In the 10th grade.
I had a little date, a little girl, friend of mine. We went to an event there.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. And you're still out there for us.
Yes, we are.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline.
Thank you for having us.
It is my pleasure. This is Kaleidoscope. We're going to take a break right now. In a moment, we return with Donna Dobbs of the Urban League of Greater Cleveland. She's going to offer a comment about what the Urban League is doing after this. Hello, and welcome back to Kaleidoscope. With us right now is Donna Dobbs, who's director of the Cuyahoga Small Business Development Center of the Urban League. The Urban League, one of our partners on Kaleidoscope. Good to see you, Donna.
Good to be here.
Yeah. What's on your mind today?
What's on my mind? I just started at the Urban League as running the Small Business Development Center.
Yeah.
And my job is to help businesses start, grow, and sustain their business. So we're opening our doors to anyone that's starting a small business to come and get one-on-one counseling at the Urban League.
But they should come with an idea of what they want to do.
They should come with an idea, at least an idea. And if they're already in business, we can certainly help them look at their business and grow their business.
I always say one of the goals of business is to stay in business.
Yes, absolutely, especially nowadays.
So you help them with that, huh?
Yes, we give them one-on-one counseling. Our mission is to transform Ohio into an entrepreneur-based culture. So it's a big mission.
Do you find a lot of people out there have ideas, but they
Everybody, yeah, pretty much has an idea. Exactly. So the Urban League walks you through the steps that you need to do and helps you actually complete your paperwork to start a business. And we make it easy to get the business up and running.
Do you tell them that sometimes the financial picture may not materialize for a while? You've got to work at it for a while.
Yes, we have a presentation, we have workshops we take them through that really walks them through each cycle of their business stage and help them, you know, learn what they need to do, give them the resources they need, and, you know, spend a lot of time with them helping them developing their financial plans.
Somebody out there is saying, well, Donna Dobbs, where do I begin? Do they make a phone call?
They make a phone call to the Urban League and ask specifically for the Small Business Development Center, and we'll take it from there.
You'll take it from there,
yes.
Give them some ideas. And there's a phone number on the screen, 622-0999 in the 216 area code. That is to the Urban League of Greater Cleveland. Donna Dobbs from the Urban League's Cuyahoga Small Business Development Center. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.